So there's the one that I pushed over. There's one I grabbed on the way down. So now I'm coming after this one. These are all standing dead cedars. So, alright, that one's pretty tall. Oh, there's some of these hemlock branches that are kind of tied in with it. So just to be on the safer side, I set a line up in there. It's just some rope from I think Tractor Supply that I always keep in the toolbox on the four-wheeler. So yeah, so I'm going to set this up, and I'm going to use the axe, and I'm going to use the bow saw. I already used the bow saw to cut up that log, and of course I always keep a hand saw in the toolbox on the quad as well, which is, I don't know what it is, maybe a 14-inch. It got wet, so that's why it's kind of rusty. But I was also thinking, I don't want this video to go too long. If I can stick up in there. I was thinking about doing a video on what I keep in the toolbox of the quad, because if you have an ATV, I'm sure in the back of your mind, you think of using this as some type of a bug-out vehicle type thing. So there's certain things that I keep in the toolbox with that kind of in mind, because there's not many places you can't go with these things. So, all right. So one thing I did want to bring up, right? I know these logs here are 10 feet because I know how big my boot is from heel to toe, which is 12 inches. So, you know, that's kind of a good little thing to know, like how big your feet are in inches, or your boot, whatever, how long your arm length is, you know, from fingertip to fingertip, or maybe fingertip to shoulder type thing, just to kind of have those measurements in the back of your mind. And it makes, you know, sometimes it makes things when you don't have a tape measure a little easier, you know, when you don't need to be, you know, accurate. So I'm going to try to spin this around. Get y'all set up. Oh, there's my face. And I'm going to start chopping and sawing. Okay, so this little dinky 3/8 rope stretches a lot. So what I'm going to do, as you can see, my notch isn't too bad. My back cut, the saw worked pretty well. But like I said, there's some branches up there that are kind of holding it up. So what I'm going to try to do is drop the trailer and bring the four-wheeler and hook that up to the end of the rope and see if I can pull it that way. I'm just not strong enough. So I guess this is going to be an edited video. And yeah, I'm a little winded, but it's a good winded. And I'm not wasting gas on the chainsaw. Yeah, I'm out here on the quad. Yeah, I know. I didn't think about that till afterwards, but you know, it is what it is. All right, see if I'll come back after this gets on the ground. But the long and the short is, get out, use your tools, and get in shape, because doomsday's coming. Let's see if I can film this. Bet you that rope's gonna snap. quad's slipping. The quad's slipping. Let's see if I can keep this up there. Oh my goodness. I'm probably gonna lose the phone. Yep, snap the rope. Alright, I didn't feel like going back to the house, so boys and girls, don't try this at home. But you know, we got that push bar on the front of the quad, so we're gonna see what we can do here in 4-wheel drive. There's some hillbilly shit right here. He's only hung up by that little branch right there. Dang stump is in the way. Ha ha ha! I win.